Hello, everyone. You might have seen the recent trailer for Stranger Things Tales from 85. You have also probably seen the last season of Stranger Things. And I didn't see the trailer until a friend showed me. But probably my face while watching was just because first, is it good timing to release that after the shit show of season 5? Like, people just straight out thinking that a new episode must be coming because it's so trash. Yeah, because I didn't post a review of Stranger Things season 5 yet. Most of what I think has already been said. But yeah, I didn't like it. it was bad. The story and also just the general cinematography. I watched the making of, and the practical sets really good. This really, it's a good job, but the rest, like the CGI, the writing, the acting, is just, it sucks compared to season 1. Because now you can clearly see that the more money something gets, the worse it becomes. I've seen that in my own work. Like, if a project has too much budget, then you don't take strong decisions anymore. You're just like, oh, we'll fix it later. We have the funds to fix it later, and then it just ends up being a big pile of crap because at the end you realize, oh shit, there's stuff that still needs to be addressed, and now we don't have time. Anyway, I wanted to talk about that trailer for the new animated series that they already pumped out. That talked about spin-offs. Well, here's already one. And animation takes a lot of time, so it means that they've been working on it for a while at this point. I'll just say straight out, I will not watch it. I'm a fan of Stranger Things, well, until season 3, let's say. Season 1, it's still great. It's one of my favorite things. I've watched it like 7 times. I would still watch it again. Season 2 as well. Season 3, I get why some people don't like it. It's pretty weak, but it's still fun enough that I enjoy watching it. I really love how the Mind Flayer looks in it. Just the mall, the lights and stuff. The Scoops Troop, the characters. I would still watch it even though it's not that good compared to season 1. Season 4, when I rewatched it before season 5, I skipped some moments. But the end is really good. I think it's episode 7 that has like a 9.5 rating. When I rewatched it, I was like, yeah, it's a good fucking episode. It's good. Okay, I'll just make I'll just combine this video with a Stranger Things 5 review because, like I said, I don't want to talk much about it. I did not like the introduction of Vecna. I really much preferred, and I thought I was not the only one, I really much preferred when the Upside Down and the Mind Flayer was like this eldritch entity. You didn't really know where it came from. It was like this just parasite that is doing parasite things and just trying to spread at all costs. And you're thinking like, how do you stop this? Well, I guess they also thought that and were like, we don't know, so we're just gonna introduce some guy, some specific guy that we can just kill and resolve everything. And I really did not like that. Because there was already a Mind Flayer, like, as a center point of the Upside Down, but yeah. And even with bringing Vecna into it to make it easier, just, it sucked. The last fight is so bad. And it's even worse when you watch the making of. I watched it and I thought, why did they publish this? They look so bad, all of them. Apart from the set team, like I said. And even then, you can see how annoyed they are. For example, I don't remember which team member it was, but someone asked him, like, do you know what to do next? Do you have the script? And you could really see on his face that he was annoyed. And he said, no. I was like, why do you post this? I don't know. And also, it starts with the Duffer brothers saying that they don't like writing, so yeah. You understand a lot of things after you watch this. Whenever there was a writing scene, like in the writing room, there was so much like silence, and they were talking as if they were students on a first project. And when there was actually good stuff said, like, well, I mean, it would be weird if the abyss was empty. It should be crawling with monsters. That in the end it didn't happen. And like Demogorgon fatigue, you just shoved so many of them in the beginning of the show, and when it matters most, they just disappear for convenience. Come on, fuck you. Fuck you. You had almost $500 million to make this. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Now you expect me. Or I don't know if they expect me, because I don't even know who the target audience is supposed to be with this animated show, because it looks very childish. But Stranger Things, at its core, it's not a series for children. It's horror. Yeah, the cast is children. And I actually realized that I prefer it when it's children, because there's less like dumbass sex and romance. There's still romance with them, but it's not like too much like a lot of movies. I think that's why I also like It. Well, the book, apart from that one sewer scene, I don't have to remind you of it. I liked Welcome to Derry. It has lots of weak spots as well. But it was still enjoyable. Pennywise was awesome. I'm glad he was in there. But yeah, all that to say, it's not for children. I would not put I would not put a child in front of that series unless I want them to be traumatized for 2 weeks. So Stranger Things is not for children. Actually, the first time I started watching the first episode, I got spooked. It's the scene where the scientist is running away from the Demogorgon. And I just turned it off. I was like, no, it's too much for me at the time. No, I don't care about horror, but... And then I think it's 1 year later that I actually forced myself to watch, and I really loved it. So... the people who started watching Stranger Things were probably already at least teenagers. And it's been 10 years. So these teenagers, some of them are married, they have homes, they have a child, Even the kids who started watching, if you watched it at 8, still now you're going to maybe college or starting a work life. So no matter what the audience was at the beginning, they're no longer children. Because it's been 10 years. So I don't understand that series, because it's very young coded. Like the art style, the way they talked. It's clearly not for me, but then who is it for? Because I know I'm the audience. Well, I was until season 5. And it didn't seem like something I should be watching. I saw a comment on that trailer that really sums it up about the art style. It says that it looks like a mobile game ad. And that's so true. I don't like the art style. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like it. But if I'm gonna watch something animated, which is not that often, usually I prefer 2D. I've watched some 3D movies that are good, but I don't know, I feel like it's less lively. Anyway, so already I'm like, I don't think it's made for me. Should I watch this even if I liked it? I don't know. And when you watch the trailer, you're like, is this supposed to be canon as well? Because there's new monsters and that are never addressed in the actual series because it's retconned. But then if it's not canon, why would I watch it? I want to engage with the universe of Stranger Things. I want to dive deeper into this world. I wish we had, in season 5, talked more about it. I don't want spin-offs. I want it to be in the actual series. So, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch this series. Even just to review it, I will not watch it. The most important currency right now is your eyeballs. Okay, what you're gonna watch. And even if I have already the Netflix subscription, and I would have removed it right after Stranger Things if I was not watching Breaking Bad with someone. Yeah, I think as soon as I can, I will cancel my subscription. But okay, if the series drop and I still have it, then the only way I can show that I don't want to watch this is just to not watch it, because I already have my money. And yeah, so I made the decision that I will not give it a minute of my time. I don't care how it goes. I just, after what they served us with season 5, no. It was embarrassing for them and disrespectful to us. For the people who stuck around all these years, who gave so much money, because holy shit, it's a big merch machine. And I have Stranger Things stuff myself, because yeah, I liked it. I wanted to show appreciation. But after what they did, nah. You could tell. And that's the least of my worries, the acting of the former kids, because they're not kids anymore, that's the whole point. That they all look 25, but I understand if they're tired of it. Because probably when they signed up for it, they did not expect to stay there for so long. And when you're a kid, your interests are really different from when you're a young adult. I'm mostly mad about the adults that worked on the show in general, especially the writing team. They say in the documentary that when they started filming episode 8, they didn't write it yet. How can you do anything without the writing? The writing is the skeleton. You need to have it solid before you do anything else, because it's the blueprint for everything else. Like what set will be made, the lights, because you have to set the time of day, what the characters are gonna say, their emotions, it's all in the writing. So, yeah, just fuck them. Fuck them for serving us slop, basically. This story deserved better. For me, the story is done. You can pump out as many spin-offs as you want. I don't want them. After being disrespected like that, and the story being disrespected like that, I don't want to see anything else you're gonna make. Because if you could not put the effort into the main story, then what will you possibly do in the others? Who knows, maybe I might change my mind for something, but Tales of 85, definitely not. I don't want to watch that because, yeah, it does indeed look like a mobile game. And no, it just looks soulless. And the way they talked in the trailer, it was kind of cringy. The voice actors are different. It's just a completely new thing. That's also the charm of a series, to have the people who worked on it still being on it. But at some point you have to move on. And I want to move on. I want to see other things they do. These people in particular. For example, Finn Wolfhard was in It at the same moment he was filming Stranger Things, and I really liked it in it. Actually, every time I rewatched, was it season 1? At the end of the first season, is saying like, "Oh shit, what happened to you?" And it's exactly the same line that it said in It, and I thought that was a nice little Easter egg.
Holy shit, what happened to you? Holy shit, what happened to you?
But yeah, that's it. I still have to order the Dustin book to review it. I don't know if another one will come out. I guess probably. Maybe I might read it. But after that, I think I'm done with Stranger Things. So, I mean, most of the books were bad as well. So, yeah, I could see them in front of me. Yeah, so far half of them have been not good. So, hopefully Dustin is. And we'll see. So thank you for listening, and bye bye.